expanded na yan. Di ba? When you see plus, uy sir, parang nala ko talaga, expanded form yun ah. It reminds me of, ano yun, place value. So yun, your goal is to shrink it because this log is written in expanded form. So how do you shrink the log? Di ba? Remember sabi ko sa'yo, this implies the laws of logarithms that I told you. Now, which among these logs of laws is suitable for this problem? So number 1. And that is the product law. Kasi nga, di ba, nakita mo, product is always plus. Di ba? So therefore, to rewrite it, it's going to be like this. We have ln of A plus ln of B plus ln of C, which is equivalent to, di ba, remember sa simplify ng log, also another thing, they said if you were to simplify the log, you're going to write the log once. Not like in expanding of logs, you're gonna write the logs multiple times. Kaya tandaan mo, kapag expanded form, multiple. Kasi nga, they said multiple means marami. Expand, madami. Pero kapag condense, ibig sabihin konti. So, kung konti, 1. In expanded, 1 is less than many. So, if 1 is more than many, that is false. So, dapat tandaan mo, kapag expanded form, more greater than 1. Kapag condense, it's always 1. Always 1. One single log. So in this game, we're gonna have to simplify the log. So always remember, the log that you're going to use, kung alin yung log mo, i-copy mo. Copy the log that you use. Like for instance, we are using ln. So therefore, just copy the ln. Now, all you have to do is identify what is the law being required. But since they're all pluses, therefore, it implies multiplication. So we have to multiply A, B, and C all together. So therefore, writing the logs in condensed form, it's written as the natural log of A, B, C. Yan. Mas madali. And that's your final answer. To double check, let's try to expand this log. To expand this, you already know what to do. Diba, remember this one? Naka-condense na yan. Kasi nga, diba, remember, according to what you remember, ang simplifying ng log, ibig sabihin simplifying multiplication and division. And this implies multiplication. So to expand it, you write the same log, and then, because it's expanded form, you're gonna have to remember that expanding is more than 1. So tama, there should be more than 1 log. So ln of the first number, which is A. Then what else? ln of B plus ln of C. Tama. That's it. So that's your answer number 1. Next, sa number 2 naman, we have this one. Pagkita ko sa'yo. We have log base 6 of 7,776 divided by 216. Yan. This one's a bit tricky. Pero don't worry, it's still easy. Just apply what you've learned. Pero you can solve this problem in many ways. Actually, what you can rather do here is that you can just divide out the 7,776 divided by 216. And doing that, so I think what you call this, I'm gonna have to use the Microsoft Excel to help me do this. Kasi yun. Diba, remember you have this one. We type log returns the logarithm of a number. And that is the one we have to type the log function. Log number, which is 776. And then base, what's the base? 6. And we're supposed to get 5. So therefore, this number 2 here, this equivalent to log base 6. Diba, remember, in your goal here, kasi nga, diba, remember, sabi ko dito, your goal here is to expand the log. You're gonna have to expand it. So therefore, because diba, remember, this is written in fraction form. So therefore, your goal is to expand. So expand mo. So you're gonna have to either plus or minus. So look, diba, remember, this is fraction. And what does fractions make you think about? Quotients, diba? So you're gonna have to apply the quotient law. So therefore, this is going to be log base 6 of 776 minus, diba, naka-fraction na yan. Minus, copy the same log with its corresponding base to make sure they're congruent. And because, diba, remember, you're expanding it, that's why the log should be more than 1. Tama? And over 216. Now, to solve for the answer. Diba, remember, this is your final answer already. That's expanded form. Pero let's say, for example, if your teacher were asked to let you, to let you solve for the answer based on the expanded form or to evaluate it, this is what you're going to do. You're gonna have to solve for each. Log base 6 of 7,776 is, di ba yung binakita ko sa'yo? It is 5. because of the formula, log 7,776, that's the number, and then its corresponding base, which is 6. And that's equivalent to 5. And log base 6 of 216, we know that's 3. Doing this again, let's say if we do it here, di ba, we type here, log, and then choose the number 216. And that's 6. Di ba? And you're supposed to get 3. Then minus 5 minus 3, you get 2. Or you can simply do this. Log of what number? 776. Divide by, ano yun? 216. Base 6. What answer do you get? You get 2 pa rin. So that's your final answer. Next, number 3, we have this. Log base 7 of 49 raised to the 4th power. What do you do here? Look at the log. Is it rewritten in expanded form or condensed form? If you say that it is condensed form, you're correct. Bakit condensed? Because, look, the log is written as 1. Because, remember, if you see multiple logs, therefore, it's written in expanded form. So, our goal is to expand it. So, how do you expand the log? To expand the log, this one, look at this. What type of log is used here? There's no property of log that we can do here. However, there is. You see the exponent that you see up there, which is the number 4. 49 raised to the 4th power. That implies power law. So therefore, ganito yung pagsusulat. 4 times log base 7 of 49. So writing this on paper will give you this. So therefore, number 3 we have log base 4 times the log base 7 of 49. Diba? And then, we simplify log base 7 of 49, which gives you 2. And 4 times 2 gives you 8. Tama! Kasi nga they said that when you have an exponent in simplified logs, you have to bring it to the numerator. You have to bring it down. You have to let it slide. Isa-slide mo yung number. Ayan, that's also one more thing I have to tell you pala. How to condense logs and how to expand logs. Whenever you see a number, whenever it's condensing a log, and then, di ba, remember, you will have to expand it. You're gonna have to let the number slide. You're gonna have to let the exponent slide down and then be multiplied together with the log. Pero if you're going to simplify it or which you're gonna go shrinking it, you're gonna have to slide it up. So, parang siyang go down, go up, mag-slide. Parang siyang snakes and ladders, di ba? Climb up the ladder kapag if you want to expand it, where this is condensed form, it is stayed up. And then if you were to expand it, it has to slide down. Now, if you're gonna solve this answer, ganito kasi yun. This is the run how you write it in expanded form. It's 4 times log base 7 of 49. If you're asked to simplify it, that's the answer, 8. Or pwede naman if you're asked to simplify it right away, 49 raised to the 4th power, diba, kinahit po sa Excel, diba? 49 raised to the 4th power. You get this answer. Then log of this number, base 7, you're supposed to get 8. That's the correct answer. Next, number 4. This is the concept that we're going to have right now. In number 4, we have log base 5 of k raised to the 4th power plus log base 5 of 25 minus log base 5 of n. This is already getting a bit tough. But don't worry, it's still easy. Again, to solve this problem, just like what I've said, utilizing the laws of exponents can help you with this type of problem. So, diba, log base 5 of k raised to the 4th power, yun, look at this. Look at number 4. Do you think the logs are written in expanded form? Or is it condensed form? It's expanded form. Bakit? Number 1, you see multiple logs. And number 2, it's plus or minus, which reminds you of elementary. So now your goal is to condense it. Paano mo i-condense? Ganito kasi yun. First, copy the log and its base, which is log base 5. Log base 5 of what? O yan, di ba, remember this time, it's a halong-halo addition and subtraction. Here's another thing you have to remember. Kapag addition, ibig sabihin, nasa taas. Kung subtraction, nasa baba. Like for example, di ba remember number 2 kung bakit naging log base 6 of 7,776? minus log base 6 of 216 because ang 216 na yan ay nasa baba. It's downstairs. So therefore, kapag ang numero ay nasa subtraction and then it's expanded, you have to make it subtraction. Pero in expanded form. Pero if you're going to condense the log, it's always in the denominator. So downstairs. So therefore, ang k raised to the 4th power, that is, ano yun? Upstairs. Or actually, to expand this more, ang 4 ay pwede ibaba dito. So therefore, it's 4 times the log base 5 of k. And then, di ba, applying power law, it has to slide back up. So therefore, it's k raised to the 4th power. So yan. Plus log base 5 of 25. So therefore, it's going to be log base 5 of k raised to the 4th power times 25. Diba? Because it's product law, it's add. Pero we have log base 5 of n. Kapag minus, nasaan yung n? Sa baba. So therefore, it's going to be log base 5 of k raised to the 4th power times 25 divided by n. But take note, this can still be rewritten as log base 5 of 25 k raised to the 4th power over n. And that is your final answer. Next, number 5. This is a bit tricky. It says we have log base 3 of the parenthesis of RAI then n raised to the cube. Parang siguro you have to, multiply that by n, you read it as rain cube. Pero again tandaan mo, this is a bit of a plot twist. Pero don't worry, I will show you how you're gonna do it, okay? And the reason why I wrote the word rain there, kasi nga ang guro ko sa math, I have a math teacher whose name is Ma'am Rain. When I was at Chongse during that time, noong 2019, my teacher there was Ma'am Rain. Grabe si Ma'am Rain! Yes, Ma'am Rain. And then, divide by 81x. Yan, 81x. So, what do we do here? Do we expand it or do we condense it? As you can see, it's just one log. So, therefore, the log is written in simplified form. So, our goal is to expand it. So, how to expand it? We're gonna have to expand it. So, looking at the numerator, kung alin yung nasa taas, that's always plus. Kung alin yung nasa baba, that is subtraction. Gets? So, this is how we're gonna write it. So, again, follow the properties of logs. Copy the log and its corresponding base, which is log base 3. Diba? So, therefore, we have log base 3 of R. Tama? That's the first one. Pero diba remember, this is being multiplied all together. RAIN cubed. They're all being multiplied together. So therefore, you're gonna have to add everything in the numerator. So log base 3 of R plus log base 3 of A. Can you guess what's next? Log base 3 of I. You're correct. Kasi diba remember yung I ay nasa taas. Ano pa? Meron pa ba? Log base 3 of n cubed. Very good. Meron pa ba? Check. Yeah, meron pa tayong 81x. What about the 81x? Diba remember they're being product. They're being multiplied together. Pero they're on the denominator. So where do we write that? Downstairs. So minus log base 3 of 81 minus log base 3 of x. Pero, let's say for example, if you want to take this all together, pwede pa yung ganito. You can have log base 3 of 80 minus log base 3 of 81 plus log base 3 of x. Naka-parenthesis siya. Pero, take note, di ba, remember, it's downstairs. So, therefore, you're gonna have to distribute the negative, making it like this. So, negative times positive becomes negative. Negative times positive becomes negative. So, you're gonna have to distribute the negative to all sides. And this should be your answer. Can we simplify this can we expand this further? Is there another properties of logs that we can imply in this particular matter? Yes, meron. And that is the power law. Very good. Because, diba remember, we still have the n cube. So, the n cube, diba remember ang 3, kapag isusulat namin in expanded form, ano yung gawin namin sa tatlo na yan? Isa-slide down na namin. So, therefore, we have log base 3 of R plus log base 3 of A plus log base 3 of I plus anong gawin sa 3 dito? Isa-slide na namin. It's gonna be put in front of the log. So times 3 times the log base 3 of n. And then minus log base 3 of 81 minus log base 3 of x. Actually, log base 3 of 81, if you were to simplify that, that can be simplified to 4. So, pwede pa rin minus 4. Okay? Pero that can be done also if your teacher will ask you to simplify it further. Yun lang.